Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Last Rites by Alter Bridge. You know, Alter Bridge is one of those bands, they've been one of my favorite bands for years. They're one of those bands where I've heard all their music, and so I don't really usually get to listen to their music on my channel, because usually when they release something, I listen to it right away. But once I saw they released this song, I was like, okay, I gotta save it for my channel. I want to, review some Alter Bridge on my channel. So I'm excited. I love what they put out. I am a little disappointed. I saw that they were hyping up Walk the Sky 2.0 a lot, and I was like, oh, are they releasing like new music that just didn't make the cut for the first Walk the Sky try? And this was one of them. But what it was mostly was just live versions of their Walk the Sky songs, which I was like, I've seen Alter Bridge live a couple times, and they put on a hell of a show. They're great live, but their live recordings usually aren't that good, in my opinion. Just not well mixed, or I don't know what it is, but to me, it just doesn't have the same impact as seeing them live and hearing their just studio versions. So, but I am excited for this song. Some new Alter Bridge. I'm happy. So let's check it out. This is, again, Alter Bridge, Last Rites. Just came out like a week ago or so, but here we go. What? Sorry, my cat paused it. Hey, try and listen to some music here. I thought that was great. I don't think we got a guitar solo in there, which I think is pretty weird for an Alter Bridge song. But I hope you guys can hear me. My cat is like literally right in front of my mic. Come on, come on, good girl. Yeah, I'm used to having a guitar solo, either from Mark or Miles in an Alter Bridge song. And I don't know if we got it here. I didn't. I sure don't remember hearing one. So, but I thought it was good. That heavy intro right here, right at the start, just that heaviness. That heaviness right there at the beginning, I think, was just a great way to start the song. Pretty heavy from start to finish. And then Miles sounds great as always. The guitar work sounded good. I think the mixing might have been just a little weird here. I feel like it should have had a little bit more pop to it, but a little bit more punch, if you will. But I thought it was good. So anyway, let's take a look at the song a little bit more closely, starting, of course, with the lyrics. So let's see. It does say this song bio is unreviewed, but in interviews, Miles Kennedy has stated that this song was partially written during the Walk the Sky cycle, but did not make the cut as it did not fit the overall theme of the album. During quarantine, they revisited the song and recorded it separately in lockdown. The recorded WAV files, or WAV files, I don't know, whatever, were sent to the producer Michael Elvis Basquette for mixing and mastering. Cool. Well, let's take a look. I've seen the future, yeah, the writing's on the wall, and it don't look that good to me. Tear at the sutures put in place to save us all. Well, that's your right, but wait and see. So I feel like this is lyrically like a very appropriate song to come out right now. I mean, just look at it, right? Tear at the sutures that were put in place. Basically, like these things that are like holding us together were put in place to save all of us, and you're just tearing away at them. And I guess that's your right. I guess, right? You don't know where this goes. Wait until tomorrow. I love how that part was sung. I know I'm talking about the lyrics, but for some reason, that part of the song and the way it was sung was just so like, I was like, that was just kind of cool. Wait until tomorrow. You don't know where this goes. One day you will see. There'll be no last rites. The future's all but set in stone. Say goodbye to the only way of life you've ever known, that you've ever known, that you've ever known, that you've ever known. Again, like I don't think they, maybe originally meant this to be so relevant, but I just feel like we've all had to kind of say goodbye to the way of life that we once knew, thanks to COVID-19 and everything that has changed because of it. So protest the boundaries put in place that hold you down. Scream in defiance, storm the gates, put out a bounty that might serve you well for now, but in the end, you'll seal our fate. So basically, like, again, I don't know if they meant this to be so like relevant, but those people who are out there, like, not following safety measures and just gathering in groups and just taking things lightly, it's like, yeah, I mean, that's, I guess, your right, but at the end, you're going to seal all of our fates. Also, I feel like there's a bigger message here about political violence and stuff like that, but I don't feel like getting into all that right now. You don't know where this goes. Wait until tomorrow. Oh no, here we go again. There will be no last rites. The future's all but set in stone. Say goodbye to the only way of life you've known. There's no time to wallow in the undertow. The last rites are screaming in the distance. Here we go, here we go, here we go. You had to have it your way, now we know. And again, just like the selfishness, like of someone who, because they want it their way, they're willing to doom others, essentially. Okay, you've got your rights, but don't wrong tomorrow. That's a great line. Okay, you've got your rights. Like, everyone has their rights, right? But you shouldn't, I guess, sacrifice people's futures for your temporary comfort, I guess, for your rights in a sense. I think, there's a lot of conversations to be had about this, but sort of abusing your rights or I guess using your rights in a way that is irresponsible is no way to use your rights at all. You know what I mean? Like, people like people have freedom of speech, but to use your freedom of speech to sow discord and to spread racism and hate and sexism and stuff like that, like, yeah, technically that's your right, but you wrong the future for other people. You wrong other people when you do that. So it's kind of like, if you don't understand the responsibility that comes along with your rights, then it's easy to abuse those rights, I guess, in a sense. So again, I don't know if the band thought this deeply about the lyrics as I am, but I like this line a lot. Okay, you've got your rights, but don't wrong tomorrow. I guess we all lose sight with no one left to follow. At this point, when I heard this, I was like, this to me seems like it would be a song that would have fit really well on The Last Hero. Just because that was kind of one of the themes, right? There's no heroes left to follow. So with no one left to follow, hear me laugh now as embers fall like snow. Nothing matters now. Well, I told you so. There'll be no last rites. The future's all but set in stone. Say goodbye to the only way of life you've known. There's no time to wallow in the undertow. The last rites are screaming in the distance. Here we go. Hear me laugh now as embers fall like snow. Nothing matters now. Well, I told you so. Again, great song, I think, lyrically. I don't know if the band necessarily meant for this to be so, I guess, timely and relevant, but I feel like the way I read this, there's a lot of relevance here in this song to kind of what we've been going through for the last few months. So I think that's fantastic. I certainly give it 2 thumbs up from a lyrical standpoint. As far as the instrumentation goes, really love that heavy intro. That just burst of instrumentation there at the beginning was nice and heavy and a great way to start the song. And then they kind of keep that up throughout the song. I wish, again, there was maybe a little bit more punch to it throughout the song, but I liked what we got. As I mentioned, it was, to me, missing that signature Mark Tremonti, guitar solo. But the guitar work was still really good. The drum work was great. Again, brought some heaviness to it, and the bass work was good as well. So overall, a very solid song. Miles sounds great as always. I feel like I've seen the evolution of his voice because I followed Alter Bridge for so long, and he still sounds just as great as ever. So kudos to all these guys for putting on a really good song. Just 1 year after their most recent album release. I hope we get some more new music from them at some point soon. But I know Miles Kennedy's coming out with his solo album, hopefully sometime in the next year or so. So definitely looking forward to that. But instrumentally and vocally, 2 thumbs up from me. As far as replay value goes, I think this one's going on the playlist. There's no question about it. I think this one was just very enjoyable, nice and heavy. The lyrics are good. Singing is great. Everything sounds great on this one. So definitely go on the playlist. Again, I know I'm kind of biased. Every time I review Alter Bridge, I'm a little biased because I'm like, oh, I love this band. They're one of my favorites. So 2 big thumbs up. Really enjoyed this song. This one actually was one of the first songs I've done in a long time that was not a request on my channel. But again, I just knew I had to get to them. So hopefully you guys still enjoyed that. But as always, if you would like to make a request, leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to get to it. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. One place you can definitely find this song and a few other Alter Bridge songs is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below and has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. Of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. Alright, that's going to be it from me. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.